Hi, I'm Shay Connolly, your host of today's 5 Questions. With me in the GovExec studio, I have Scott Feinstein, Director of Sales for Defense, National Security, and Law Enforcement at Adobe, and Robyn Allen, Public Sector AVP of Digital Media, also at Adobe. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
And today we're going to be discussing secure content management, so we'll go ahead and jump right in. How are Army leaders rethinking secure content management to balance both efficiency and security at scale? Scott, do you want to take this?
Yes, thank you, Shay. It's a good question. Army leaders are balancing secure content management across 2 factors, both resourcefulness and resiliency. They require a significant increase in speed to mission. As we see more and more attributes according to speed of our lethality of our enemies, we have an opportunity to be able to address that with secure content management by focusing on things such as zero trust, by focusing on content workflows that work for the military, civilian, and personnel that work, and integrate those into a common capability that enables better communications.
Scott, thank you for those insights. And Robyn, we'll take it over to you. In what ways can AI capabilities help detect, classify, and protect sensitive content without slowing down operations?
Shay, as we've seen, AI has become a force multiplier in content management, content security within the federal government. Adobe's AI models can automatically detect sensitive data like PII information, like control unclassified information, and mission-critical plans, classifying it according to the DoD's policies, right? So this has become, and this happens instantaneously, so it's becoming just a force multiplier, as we said. This has also reduced human error and helped the Army be able to get the right information into the right hands as soon as possible. But most importantly, AI has allowed for adaptive security, which means as the mission changes and the context changes, the security changes. So this has really helped security become an enabler of getting information, the right information to the field faster.
Yeah, that's such an important point about the adaptability. It's really essential for staying with and keeping ahead of our adversaries.
It is. We agree.
And Scott, anything you'd like to add?
Thank you, Shay. I wanted to add that Adobe's AI is responsible AI. We train on what is inputted by the authoritative decision makers of our military, civilian, and coalition partners. So we do this only based upon the data entered, which is a fantastic opportunity for us to make sure that we're keeping it secure.
Absolutely. And Scott, going to keep it with you here. How does modern content management give commanders an operational decision advantage in fast-moving missions, which we know they are so often?
Absolutely. Decision advantage is everything. Typically, what we've seen is that the majority of our mission partners operate in silos. Silos are the most inefficient way to operate when you're trying to maintain a secure mission partner, mission-oriented conversation or communication. We absolutely must break down those silos, and Adobe is a master at breaking down silos. We enable more communicative workflows, more collaboration, more auditing, more tagging of positive information, distracting away from negative information. All that translates into moving faster and being able to move at the speed of the mission. So that enables us to be able to give commanders, as well as everyone along the chain of command, an opportunity to make more informed decisions and be able to move forward.
Yeah, those silos have been such a perennial problem in government for so long, but I know this administration is very focused on enhancing that collaboration, reducing redundancies between, if 2 people are doing the same thing at the same time, you're losing out on a lot of time there. So bringing efficiency from that is really important to the mission.
Absolutely. It has to be secure and scalable as well.
So Robyn, what role does trust, so essential, both in the systems and the data itself, play in enabling the Army to share information confidently?
At Adobe, we believe trust is fundamental. If our leaders and our warfighters can't trust the data that they're given, that it's current, that it's secure, that it's authentic, then they may not use data in the way that they should, as they may second guess it. They may not share it with the people that they need to share it with. So Adobe has built a lot of this safeguards into our software through strong encryption, digital signature, providing auditability trails, which has been really impactful, tamper and evident workflows, that this all protects data integrity. We believe that trust in both the systems and the data underpin the confidence of information sharing, allowing the Army to maintain their operational superiority.
Yeah, and that trail, that auditability, as you mentioned, is so important and so impactful. Just knowing that what you're getting from the AI is what you need and what it should be.
Correct. We agree.
Right. Scott, anything to add?
Adobe operates with trust with the world's best brands. We understand this administration wants to move at the speed of decision advantage, trusting Adobe to do the same that we do for the world's best brands, for the administration communicating with the American people, and doing so also to put a stamp on how our adversaries view us as having a trusted source of information that we leverage. So it's very important that we get this right.
Yeah, for sure. And how can all of this better management of content that we've been discussing, how does that actually provide actionable insights to inform a strategy and mission outcomes on the ground?
I think thank you for the question, every piece of data contains insights. And, we're firm believers that no data left behind in the sense that if it's actionable and it could provide us with a superior advantage, either in a forward operating or inside of our own country, we want to make sure we're making material good use of it and that we're extracting the max information. So Adobe takes that also very seriously. We can help surface that data using great analytical capability and the engines we've talked about today to ensure that that data surfaces to the top, is paramountly in the commander's hands at the speed at which it's needed to mission, is adaptive, and is presented as part of the ecosystem we operate in. So we need to make sure that we're actually making it represented by the mission, of the mission, and for the people.
Great. Well, I think that's a great way to wrap up our 5 questions here today. Thank you so much, Scott and Robyn, for your time. And to our audience, thank you for watching. We hope you've gained some valuable insights about secure content management, and we'll see you next time.